We're going to start today with Unit 5 in the Upstream book, okay? And our topic, weird and wonderful. Now, what's the meaning of the word weird?
Strange.
Something unusual, something strange, okay? Now, the aim of the objectives, describing mythical creatures. Now, what do you think mythical creatures by looking at the pictures over here? Mythical creatures. What is a mythical?
From our mind. There are creatures that not exist in nature, but we made it against our mind.
Yes, see.
There are creatures
Creatures.
don't exist in nature.
Yeah, creatures that people believe in, but they are not true. They are just imagined. Remember last year when we took characters beyond our imaginations, and we had Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. These are characters beyond imagination. Some examples. Okay. Now, mythical, as Yasin said, something that is not true. People believe it, but are not true. For example, one of the mythical creatures is the centaur. Centaur, the body, the first half of the body is of a human, but the lower part is of a horse. Okay. And we have the unicorn. Unicorn, this is a magical, it's a magical mythical creature. And it has a horn, it's called a horn, on the forehead. And it says what? That if someone, that's a legend, and especially from the Greek mythology, okay? They say that if someone drinks from the unicorn, okay, he will be protected from all disease, from all poison. But is that true? This is just a legend, or we call it, another word, a myth. Something that you believe in, but it's not true. Okay, let's watch some pictures about mythical creatures, okay? Okay, mythological animals. Now, we said this is what? Centaur. Yeah, half man, half horse. Okay? And here we have various pictures drawn. You see? And they are considered as warriors, okay? Okay. Now, originating in the mythical tales of ancient Greece. Remember, have you seen mainly the Greek movies?
Yes.
They have a lot of mythical creatures, okay? And the legend of the centaur, the centaur could be a woman or a man, okay? Being part man and part horse, and the centaur is stuck between the two worlds, the world of animals and the world of human. Okay, let's have another, and here are various pictures, okay? Okay. Students, let's keep quiet. Now the Leviathan. We have various pictures of Leviathan. It's like a serpent, or a monstrous serpent that lives in the sea. You see? Now, okay, this is a giant sea creature with glowing eyes and nasty habit of crashing ships. Now, the duty of that creature, it does break the ships, crashes the ship. Okay? Yes? In that movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, yes. Okay. With its enormous body and scaly skin, Leviathan is usually referred to as a giant monster, but is also commonly described as a serpent. Serpent is a snake. The meaning of a serpent, a snake. Or crocodile. Now, can you see the image of it? It's very, very long, okay? In movies, it just breaks the ships, okay?
Why is he growing?
There is this. But is that true?
Yes.
No, it's just imagined by the Greek ancient stories. Now, we saw a lot of movies about dragons, yes? And that the dragons, they breathe in and out fire. Very good.
This is true. They're weird.
Yeah, what we know that there are ancient stories, myths, which we believe in, people believe in, but do we know that they are real? There is a dragon that used to fly and breathe out fire. Is that true?
So that
Was that true? It's ancient stories, okay? Dragon's mythology extends back to the age at least 4,000 years. And if I say mythology, I mean it's an ancient story that people used to believe in, okay? But in fact, it's not true. There is no proof till now that they really existed, okay? Now, they are symbol of evil, magic, and power. Perhaps because they often guard the treasure in a cave. In most of the movies, we see guarding treasure. And remember the movie Avatar? Yeah, we had a lot of dragons in the Avatar, okay? Many, a lot of dragons. Now we could have evil dragons, or we could have dragons who are good, yes, supporting the hero or the warrior. Okay, let's move on to, here are various pictures. And here we have between the two dragons, a fight between the two dragons. That's an evil one. It's very evil. Black with dark or red eyes. Okay, let's move on to something else. Now, Pegasus is it's a white horse with wings. It's like, yeah, they refer to it as an angel, okay? Pegasus, yes. Okay. Animal is the son of Poseidon, god of the sea. Now, Poseidon is the god of the sea, okay? And that animal is the son of the Poseidon, okay? And the monster of Medusa. You know the Medusa with the snakes? Okay. The image of Pegasus has been a favorite of artists for centuries because it looks so beautiful. They have made various images of the Pegasus, okay? For centuries. His likeness has inspired countless means enormous in numbers, paintings and sculpture. A lot of artists have painted enormous sculptures and paintings, especially for the Pegasus because it's very attractive. Okay, a white horse with wings that can fly. Yes? Yes, a second. Yes, Dina.
Did the Greek also make vampires and werewolves or
No, for the vampires, it does not belong to the ancient story of Greek, okay?
Vampire was a king, but he was an evil king.
No, what I heard about vampires that they from Germany.
Yes, he was an evil king.
And very evil king, yeah. From Germany, especially vampires. But even it's not true. There are no vampires, okay? Okay. Now we can see the Pegasus. Okay. They come all sorts of colors, but their primary color is white. Now we have various pictures of the Pegasus, now with wings that can fly. And they are very helpful in movies. When they are in movies, they are so helpful to the heroes or the heroines, okay? Hercules, yes, you have seen in Hercules the Pegasus. Okay. Now, other various pictures, let's move on. The sirens. Okay, let's talk about, wait. Now, they were half woman and half bird with wings and clothes, okay? Their beautiful voice and haunting songs. Mina, come on, take it serious.
What is this?
And if you don't know what's this, you pay attention to know what's this, okay? Now listen. Let me describe you. Now, they were half woman, half bird with wings and clothes. Now, their beautiful voice and haunting songs that lured sailors, drove the sailors, attempted the sailors to their death. How? By their songs. It's like a magical song that drove the sailors to drive the ship towards the rocks and crash, and they die. Okay, that's the job of the sirens. Okay? Now, we have various pictures with evil faces, beautiful faces. Okay?
What is this?
But mainly they are also evil. Okay? Ahmed, what's funny about the picture? Come on. Okay. Now, remember there was a late movie called The Hydra? The Hydra, that's kind of a monster that has a lot of necks, long necks, and each neck has a head. And what happens? If one of the heads is cut, two heads will be out. Yes, very good. Yeah, okay. Ahmed, in English. Say it in English. Okay. Now, Hydra is the multi-headed serpent, okay? A multi-headed serpent beast with poisonous blood and breath. Okay? So bad that it could kill a man. Now, each head was attached to one neck, and if one was in its place. So one is cut off, two would grow back in its place. So it's difficult to kill it. But in some movies we have the hero at the end killing that creature. Okay? Now we have various pictures of the Hydra. Or Hydra, whatever. Now the Sphinx. Now that's the Sphinx in Egypt.
Where is the nose?
Now this a mysterious creature from Egypt and Greece. Now Egypt is the Sphinx that we know about. Even Greece has an ancient story about the Sphinx. And one of the ancient story, according to the Greek legend, anyone who was unable to solve a riddle. Now, if you want to pass, you have to solve a riddle. If you don't solve that riddle, you will die. This is one of it's like asking you a question and you have to find its answer. Okay? Very a tricky question, not a straightforward question.
Like a mystery.
Okay? And we have various pictures. The unicorn. Now here we have the unicorn. The unicorn has it's white, it's magical, but the only difference with the unicorns is that they have a horn on their forehead. Let's see another picture. You see that horn on the forehead? Okay. Now, the magical, mythical creatures that look like horses with a horn on the forehead, they were strong, wild, and fierce. Unicorns are often associated with rainbows and fair maidens.
They are good.
They're not evil. They're good, okay? They're not evil. Of course. People believe that if they drank from its horn, they would be immune to all poisons.
How to drink from its home.
And there has been a lot of various pictures, okay? Okay, let's move on to something else. Okay, no, we're just going to get it from somewhere else. Now here it will show various mythical creatures.
Mythical creatures. Mythical creatures are animals and beasts that are believed to be real even though there isn't enough evidence to support their existence. They gained popularity through literary circulation and folklore. Cyclops. Cyclops are a race of giants that are characterized by a single eye in the middle of their foreheads. It is said that 3 Cyclops were rescued from Tartarus, a dungeon underneath the underworld, by Zeus, and together forged the god's thunderbolt. Centaur. In Greek mythology, the centaurs are a race of creatures that have a torso of a human and the body of a horse. It is believed that centaurs would fight against any evil. Yeti. The abominable snowman, or Mech Kangmin in Tibetan, is a huge, hairy creature that walks upright and haunts the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas. Mongolian death worm. The Mongolian death worm is believed to live in the Gobi Desert and supposedly looks like a bright red worm with spiked projections at both ends of its body. It is attracted to the color yellow, and touching any part of it results in instant death. Leviathan. The Leviathan is one of the 7 princes of hell according to Christian faith. The word has become synonymous with any large sea monster or creature that supposedly lives in the Mediterranean Sea and that has eyes which emit a great amount of light. Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster is said to be a large aquatic animal which looks like a plesiosaur-like reptile, reportedly seen in the waters of Loch Ness, Scotland. Reports of the mysterious creature date back to the 6th century. Abaddon. Abaddon means destruction, ruin, and perdition. The word Abaddon is also used to refer to the places of the dead. Abaddon is described as the king of the bottomless pit and of a plague of locusts that resembles war horses with crowned human faces and having women's hair, lion's teeth, locust's wing, and the tail of a scorpion. Sea serpents come in all shapes and sizes and are either fully or partially serpentine. Sightings date back hundreds of years. Although there have been many reported sightings, there is still no physical evidence of their existence. Mermaid. The mermaid is a legendary aquatic creature of the sea. and the tail of a fish. In some cultures, the mermaid was considered to be a sea goddess, and the earliest of mermaid stories come from Assyria around 1000 BC. The sound of a mermaid singing will enchant men and cause them to walk off their ships or run them aground.
Okay, students, your homework for next Thursday. You're going to write an article describing a mythical creature. Each one of you will choose a mythical creature as a PowerPoint presentation. So I would like a creature, and I want a picture of that creature, and I want the ancient story behind that mythical creature. Okay, is that clear? Due to Thursday, this Thursday. Okay, that's me?
Can I get the